So I'm doing this video to show you how my lifestyle has changed since I moved to London, especially after the lockdown. I'm an international student here. I come from Ecuador. My name is Sebastian and I am studying a master's degree in Kingston University that is in the southwest of London. So basically my daily routine is pretty much the same as many other people, not only here but in the world, because we are required to stay in our homes, to stay in my room, for example. So I'm pretty sure my routine is quite the same as yours. I need to prepare all my meals, I need to study, I have online classes, on Zoom especially. So my options I think are very limited to show you a day in a life in my studies, because we are not allowed to go to university anymore. We are not allowed to see our friends or stuff like that. But I'm gonna show you the only thing that we are allowed to do here in the UK, which is go to the parks and do some kind of exercises such as running or cycling. This is the only thing we are allowed to do. We are not supposed to meet people. If you see someone at the streets, you must be like maybe 1 or 2 meters away. That's maybe 6 feet of distance, especially because you need to be careful. So I'm doing this video to show you the things that we are allowed to do here in the UK, especially if you are planning to study here, if you are planning to move to London. I'm gonna show you how my lifestyle has changed since I moved here again. I hope you like this video and let's go for it. Something I like about Southwest London is that it's completely different compared with Central London, for example. As you can see here, it's like the neighborhoods are more residential, more friendly. I mean, I like Central London, but we don't have here, for example, the high buildings. And you can do a lot of things, for example, do exercise or just chill with your friends or family if you have family here. I like Central London, of course, but I prefer to live in an area which is more friendly, more related to nature. You will see later in the park, but this is the southwest of London. So you must be aware that most restaurants are currently closed. The only option you got if you want to eat something out will be through deliveries or takeaways. As you can see here, I was not recording my voice in that moment because I was being served by this guy in the restaurant. This is a new place to me. It's actually Mexican food. It was really good. And as I told you, that's the only thing you can do if you want to eat something out. Otherwise, you could buy your food at Aldi or at another supermarket and just cook it. Well, I just had to throw away my face mask because I didn't know it was a bit broken. I usually wear my face mask when for example, when I go to the supermarket or to the park, but I have to throw it. Such a shame. But to be honest with you, I have seen just a few people using face masks here. Maybe 1 out of 10 people really use it. I prefer to use it, but I'm not buying the medical face mask because they are required by medical staff or the NHS. So I have seen a couple of videos on Facebook, people saying that you should not buy those kind of face masks because it will be needed. It's actually needed right now, and it will be needed for medical staff. So I prefer to buy a different kind of face mask, just to let you know. So I'm just going to my university. I will show you quickly how it looks like, and yeah, you will know how it is. Well, this is where I study. The name of my uni is Kingston University. It's in the southwest of London. This is actually the new building, but you can see the name of my uni over there, Kingston University, yes. I didn't really have class in this building, on this campus, because only just my French class, because my campus is like 10 or 15 minutes away from here by bus. And the reason why I chose this university was because when I was doing my research, I tried to find something more demanding, to be honest with you. I have done a lot of online courses related to investment management, so I have like the base knowledge in the theory of investments, but I wanted to do something more practical, something more related to numbers, not only the theory, because I knew that was going to be extremely boring for me. So the course structure of this program of my master was more practical than other universities. So that's why I chose this university, and it's really demanding, especially subjects related to engineering, for example, financial engineering or fixed income analysis. Those subjects are really demanding, so I have to do a double work just trying to catch what the teacher is saying in Zoom classes. But my overall experience is really good. I think this university is really specialized in their subjects, especially nursing. I think is really good at that one. And well, the education system compared with Ecuador and I think other countries in South America or Latin America is so much better. When I just moved here and I did my campus tour, I was amazed by the infrastructure, the facilities that this university provides, especially for finance students. I remember when I was working at Citibank, I was doing an internship. I saw for the first time the Bloomberg terminal. I think we had 1 or 2 Bloomberg terminals at Citibank, but for me it was like, sorry, my mom called me. Well, yes, one of the things I like the most about my university are the facilities. As I told you, one of the things I like the most are the Bloomberg terminal room. The first time I saw them was when I was working at Citibank. So I used to spend a lot of time, a lot of hours working at the Bloomberg terminal room because I wanted to learn how it works and just trying to understand how like the most important people in the finance world use it. So I just wanted to be able to understand at least the basics of the room. So I did a couple of free courses that the university allowed us to do, which was extremely good for my CV as well. And in general, I think the university offers a lot of useful facilities depending on what you are studying. For me, it was this finance room, the Bloomberg terminal room, but I'm sure for other students it's really useful as well. Well, yes, this is my university. My campus is like 10 minutes away. It's completely different to this one. It's more related to nature and stuff like that. I mean, it's just different. And if you're trying to choose a new university or trying to find a university here in London, I would recommend you to see the course structure. For me, that was one of the most important things because they feel like the masters in investment management you have available like almost in every single university here. So in my case, I was trying to find something different, something that was not too theoretical for me. So in your case, if you want to study something like, I don't know, medicine, law, whatever, just try to find something that really fits you and something that you can afford, because universities here are really expensive compared with Ecuador, for example. For my master's, almost three times compared with a normal master in Ecuador, especially because in Ecuador we have the dollar as a currency, and here we have like the sterling pound, so it's different. So it will depend on the country you are coming from. You must have like a different exchange rate. This is where I live. The name is Kingston. Of course, that's the name of the university as well. So it's Kingston upon Thames. So really, it's a bit different from central London because we don't have like a lot of huge buildings here. It's not that overcrowded neither. I used to do rowing in the very first months when I moved here, so I joined the rowing team, but I quit because from November the weather was extremely cold for me. I mean, I couldn't resist how cold this city was. I hate it. I think that's the only thing I don't like about London. So fall or autumn and winter was, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to describe it because it was extremely cold for me. I was using a lot of clothes trying to be warm, and a cousin of mine who's living in Germany told me that it doesn't really matter how many clothes do you have on, it's about the quality of the clothes. They must be like, the clothes must be made for winter season, and I didn't have winter season clothes. So that's something I was struggling with, and I was waiting for this kind of weather for so long. Like, I think we are starting or in the middle of spring, I'm not really sure, but I was waiting for this kind of weather for so long, and now we are not allowed to travel, which is such a shame, but it's right. I mean, I'm still going to parks, as you will see later in this video, but yeah, this is the things I'm currently doing right now with my uni lifestyle. I'm still
doing my Zoom classes and everything like that. So you will see a couple of more things in this video, but I just wanted to show you my university and why I chose that university, and basically the reasons behind my decision. And also my accommodation is really close to this. I mean, for example, this one is another accommodation for uni students, also for college students, because that's the building of Kingston College. I will probably do a video related to my accommodation and the different accommodations you have available to choose from. But not right now. I'm just starting with these YouTube videos. And this is the free bus service we have for uni. So it's a free bus services between the campuses and the accommodation buildings, if you choose to live in the accommodation provided by the university. I didn't want to choose that service because I had to share my kitchen. And just to let you know, I'm the worst cooker ever. I don't even know how to cook right now, so I'm just doing pasta. I don't want to do a video related to my cooking skills because I suck. I'm gonna show you. This is a picture of me when I just moved here. I broke the plate of my microwave because it is supposed to be an oven at the same time. I don't really know how it works. I don't want to sound dumb or stupid, but I don't know how to use the microwave. And I just know how to use actually the proper microwave just to heat my food, and that's all. I don't know how to do chicken and everything like that. I don't want to break the plate anymore. So yeah, that happened like in the second or third week when I moved here to London. I'm gonna show you my favorite spot in the world, my favorite place in London in general. It's here, of course, at Bushy Park, but it's just next to the, let me see if I can change the view. Yes, it's just next to this small lake, and it's beautiful. I love it. I usually come here with my books or just with my phone sometimes, just to listen to music and chill or reading, because I think this place it's insane. You can really feel peace here, and that's something I really like. That's something sometimes I really want to do. It's just staying here. And you can see the dogs. Let me see if I can show you. There is two of them. I hope they're coming here, so you will see them closer. I don't know how to call them. Dog, come here. I don't think he will. But yes, there is one of them is just over there, and the other one is there. So you can find places like this one all over London, especially at this park, because we have a lot of beautiful spots you can use to read, to study, to, as I told you, just to chill. This is my favorite one because I have the shadows here, and it's amazing in days like these ones when it's not that cold, because London is really cold sometimes. But right now it's like normal. It's a bit windy and it's getting colder actually, but it's really nice. It's really nice. I hope you can find a place like this one as well, where you can rest, where you can meditate. If you like to do meditation, it's up to you. But yes, this is my favorite place, so I hope you like it too. Right now the lockdown is not over, of course, but we are allowed to come to the park. We are allowed to meet at least one people who doesn't live with us, who is not part of our family. I started to run a game because I prefer to be honest with you. When I was studying like normally, I barely had time to do any kind of projects. For example, this YouTube video or this YouTube channel. I was university life here is so demanding. You have to be studying basically every single day of your life. I'm studying a master, so, and I was working I had a part-time job as well in a clothes shop. It was really fun actually, but my time, I mean, I was busy every single day. I didn't have time to read a lot of books because I really like to read, but I was not allowed to do it. Not allowed, but as I told you, my time was really limited. So right now, for example, I'm just trying to be more productive because I know we have a lot of time, for example, to watch Netflix, to be just chilling in your room. That's not something I really want to do. I prefer to have like an opportunity to keep learning, keep doing the stuff I was not able to do before, as this YouTube channel. I talk more with my family, for example. Some people ask me like if my life is worse than it used to be a couple of months ago, like if I feel alone or something like that. That's not really true, because I've been here alone since I moved here 8 months ago. I used to, well, I'm still doing it, like for example doing FaceTime or Zoom with my family basically since day one, since I moved here. And well, I was not using Zoom before this lockdown, especially because my parents didn't know that this tool was available for us. So it's really funny because we are now celebrating, for example, birthdays, Mother's Day on Zoom is really funny. So for me, the experience, my overall experience here in London is really good. I went to Oxford, which is amazing. It was one of the most amazing cities I ever been. I wanted to go to Cambridge as well. I wanted to go to Wales, but not anymore. I mean, I need to wait. I need to be responsible. I could go to central London, but it will not be a responsible decision for my part. We are allowed to use the trains or the tube if we can do it, but only if it's extremely necessary. I mean, you have to be really responsible with your decisions right now because you could, I don't know, be infected just for a stupid reason to go to central. So my life is not really that different that compared with my lifestyle when before the lockdown. So right now what I'm doing is studying a lot, I'm reading a lot, and I'm working on new projects as this YouTube channel, for example, because as I told you, I was so busy before the lockdown, and I see this lockdown as a new opportunity to start new projects, to try to make it like try to have the best experience I could have, even if we have to stay in our rooms for long periods of time. And I really hope this video is useful for you, especially for the people who is still here in London or the people who wants to come for the next term starting in September. If you can do it, that will be amazing. I'm pretty sure everything will change. For example, there will be new rules at university, new rules for the people who are also applying for work placements. As me, for example, I'm supposed to start working in September for a company because it's part of my master. The first year of the master is like a normal master in classrooms with lectures and everything like that. So that part is almost over. I still have a couple of lectures and I have a test tomorrow. Actually, I need to study for that. And I'm supposed to start working this September, like officially as part of my master. And I need to upload my dissertation by September as well. I just upload like the first draft of it, and I need to upload the second part of it, like the final draft of my dissertation this September. So I still have a couple of months to do it. As I told you, I really hope this video is useful for you. I want to give you like a real experience of the people who is still staying here, for the people who didn't left to home. I won't come back home, especially because it's really expensive. I wanted to come back, but I have to pay almost like £1,500 to come back home. Now it's cheaper, of course, but it's extremely risky, so I won't do it. I think it's a dumb decision to come back home, especially now during the lockdown. So I prefer to stay in my room. I just come to a park just to do something different, because staying in my room for so many days is driving me crazy. It's insane. But I think the experience is very similar to most of people here. So, well, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. As you know, I not come from an English country, so I speak Spanish. That's my native language, and I'm sorry if I couldn't say something that sounds logic. I'm still practicing. I'm still learning. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I will keep uploading videos for this channel, especially the part of my life that is related to my university life, because I'm still studying here. So I will keep uploading videos for that part. As you will see in my video channels, I'm uploading videos related to trading, to finance, because that's what I'm studying. So all the content, well, part of the content on my channel will be related to that. I will keep uploading videos related to my university lifestyle. So if you like what you saw in this video, please subscribe. Please, I don't know what does the bell do, but click on the bell if you want to. It will be amazing for me because I'm just starting. Give it a like, do all the things you can do if you want, and please be safe. Stay at home if you can, and only do the things you are allowed to do it in order to be safe, in order to be secure. And I'll see you the next time. I really hope you enjoyed this video and enjoy this view. It's really beautiful. I love it. It's my favorite park. Well, I see you next time, and goodbye.